This game has some serious side quests. So this has a couple of different skill advancement systems, character advancement systems. Um, I mean, they're both the sphere grid, but there's two versions. There's the standard, there's the expert. I'm going to be using the expert because I've played this game before and I think it's more interesting. It says expert, which makes it sound like it's like harder, and I guess it probably is a little, but don't shy away from it if you're new to the game. It basically is just that it's a little bit more customizable, whereas the other one is a lot more linear until the end. So this one's a little bit more customizable in the beginning, but it's not that complicated. There's two soundtrack types. I don't know if this... Can you change this after you start? You can't change the sphere grid after you start. I don't know if you can change this after you start either. Which is kind of unfortunate. I like the option. But admittedly, yeah, I do like the arranged soundtrack better. I do think it sounds better. It also still sounded very loud right there. So hopefully the sound will be okay. We'll see. Oh, it shows how many people are watching now. It didn't show me that. There. What also has these buttons? That's handy. Learning all sorts of new things. Looks like I'm looking away. It's because I am. I know this scene pretty well now. He does talk eventually in this scene.
Listen to my story.
There it is. There, it takes forever.
This
I should have realized it's not
may be our last chance.
So that is kind of our framing device. Is that this is a story being told by him later. So, yeah. Final Fantasy X, guys. Really is a beautiful game. Still, maybe my favorite? I mean, it's hard to beat Final Fantasy VII Remake, though. But, like, where do you count that? In terms of, is that a mainline Final Fantasy game? Is it a spin-off? Is it something else? It's a little unclear, yes. But it's pretty great. But I love FF10. Ghost Kid! Also, if you can hear it, it's louder. It's actually just louder in different places, which is interesting. This song is a play on Prelude, Final Fantasy theme, sort of. The Final Fantasy has a weird thing in terms of like what's its main theme. I'm not moving. Controller was definitely working a minute ago, right? Oh, I just have the window focused. Oops. We're back into the ship. Walk up the stairs. I almost never come back here, but it's a pretty cool view, if nothing else. I don't know what's going on over there with the water, but like, it's cool looking. They made like a water plateau in this really, really beautiful city, honestly. So, can I go into my menu? Pause. I'm not going to my menu yet. Okay. Good to know. Just curious. Things you don't always think to explore when you're just playing the game, but you think to explore them on stream. Should I talk to people? What if I don't? What if I just... Can I not? Ooh, who's this kid?
The game tonight. It's very important.
Good news is that this game does have voice acting. Not for every line.
Are you gonna show us that shot tonight?
I don't know.
Voice acting and
Maybe.
Doesn't.
You should do it for us.
Yeah, his good luck has no voice acting.
Hey, how are you feeling?
But this guy has voice acting.
Great as ever. Thanks.
Yeah, we're cheering for you.
I wonder if I can just leave. I cannot. Okay. And you'll see why I'm wondering that in a second. Good luck. Yeah.
I've been a big fan of yours from the very beginning.
I won't let you down.
Thanks.
Is that foreshadowing? Kid's got a J on his pants. Just like we do. Dun dun dun! Let's talk to them first.
Can I have your autograph?
Of course.
And this is where you get to name your character. That's why I was wondering if I could just, like, leave. Like, what would happen? So, the default name is Tidus. I don't know, I'm typing it in. There is a default button. But, so, one of the fun things is, I'm pretty sure, if I recall, you can't rename any of the other characters. Typically, in a Final Fantasy game, you name all different characters, typically. But here, you cannot, because it has voice acting, so those other characters have their names said at various points. Your main character never does, which, if you're not paying attention, you might never notice, but they never say his name. And that's so that you can name him whatever you want, and nobody has to pronounce it. Which has caused some disagreement about how his name should be pronounced. Even within the franchise, it is said differently in different games. It's said one way in Dissidia, it's said a different way in Kingdom Hearts. So, yeah, I still say it's Tidus, because, you know, it's referencing the tides. He has a lot of, like, water motif going on there, as you'll see as we get a little further on. But some people say Tidus, because that's closer to the Japanese pronunciation, which was apparently playing on Tida, which I guess is like sun. Is there like a sun and moon sort of thing? He also has associations with the sun. But I also think Tidus just sounds less dumb, because it's a name in English. And I'm a big proponent of say it in the way that seems less dumb. So yeah. That's how I feel. That being said, do I leave it default or do I change it to Chiante? I guess I'm gonna leave it default. It doesn't matter all that much. Again, it's never said, so I'm gonna leave it default.
Good luck tonight.
There
Nothing to worry about.
It will show up in subtitles like that,
Oh,
I guess.
if I score a goal, I'll, do this. That will mean it was for you,
He
okay?
tells that to all the girls.
What seat?
He's blocking the front row. Fifth from the right.
Got it.
Can I leave now? Still no. I was pretty sure you had to talk to these kids too. So
Can
that's
you
fine.
sign this?
No
Just see what
problem.
happened. I'm not sure. The name thing might trigger on either
Alrighty.
one. Just whichever one you talk to first. I'm not really sure.
Take it easy.
You're signing the ball in both cases, right? That could be a thing. So I have no idea what he's wearing on his legs. Like, I mean, I have sort of. They're like
Well,
overalls
gotta go.
that
Cheer
go into
for
like
me.
jean shorts, but one of the shorts has like an
2,
extra thing zipped
Just
on.
out of blitz.
The other one, the thing I've always
Hey,
been curious
I
is
got a
like,
game
what
to
is
play.
that under the short? Is that
Just after.
his underwear
Maybe
that's just too
tonight,
long? Like really long underwear? Is it some sort of other shorts? Is it armor? Because it almost looks like leather armor, right?
Tomorrow.
Like strips of leather,
Promise?
but it's blue, which
Promise.
maybe it's from a shoe puff. I don't know. I don't know what that's about. it wouldn't be that uncommon. This is from 2001 to have a character that shows their underwear a little bit. That was the style. So I'm told. But you know, it's just unclear what it's supposed to be, which I've always found a little bit interesting. Yeah. Notifications on Twitch about what? Okay, something unimportant. Just trying to make sure I'm keeping aware of things.
I was in a coffee shop running away from home when I heard the news.
So this is...
Our hero, Jecht, gone, vanished into thin air. My dad must have been his biggest fan. I knew how sad he'd be. Heck, we all were that day.
You can skip if you just keep
Zanar,
running.
I says to myself, what are you thinking? I went running straight back home. We sat up talking about Jecht all night. My dad and I never talked so much. Whoa. Didn't mean to reminisce, folks. Anyway, 10 years later, the Jecht Memorial Cup tournament is today. The two teams that have won through to the finals are, of course, the Abes from A East and the Duggles from C South. I know there's a lot of people out there today to see the star of the Abes.
I do not understand what that name means.
In just 1 year, he's become the team's #1 player. He's Jecht's blood and the new hope of Blitzball. What kind of super play will he show us today? Will we see his father's legendary shot? I don't think I'm the only one excited here, folks.
Okay, I just want to let that play out. If you don't, you keep walking and you won't hear the whole thing, and it's actually fairly important backstory. Like, you can still understand the main story without it, but I think it's pretty useful to understand. Can I go back? I don't think I can. Unless we go further back than you start on the screen, which is interesting. These kids keep running by. Must be in the Matrix, because I keep seeing them running by. Oh my gosh, and there's a duplicate! Better win tonight. Running. So you've got some good tricks even your old man can't do. Yeah, well, if it isn't Jax Jr. So you're slowly learning that our main character here, Titus, is Jecht's son, is this famous Blitzball character, or Blitzball player. And with a Jecht shot, okay? Probably the... Why does he feel like he's on a roller coaster? The guy motion sick. All the excitement's gotten to me? Huh. That's foreshadowing. That's a really weird small bit of foreshadowing. Weird. Alright. The grenades are counting on you. I want to talk to these running kids. They won't let me talk to them. Just can't. If you can't, I guess that's okay. I just want to figure out what their deal is.
Make way, make way!
I usually stay on the screen for a while, because it takes me a while to realize that you're supposed to be moving.
Hey, let go
gotta
of
get
me.
through the crowd here, but he'll just kind of keep running in place if you don't. One thing that's interesting is you'll notice a lot of these models here are the same models. Okay, so he did that on his own. A lot of these models here for these people are the same models of people you'll see later, which probably doesn't make a whole lot of sense, because you should have a very different mode of dress for most of the characters you see later. No? Well, this is not enough for you. This is not very loud for me, because I turned it down so much. But if you've got the ability, crank this baby up. of the other team's uniforms that we wait. Get that red leather fringe. It's fascinating. I don't know how that works, but he just punched that guy out of the big water suit. Notice the other players on Titus's team wear actual shirts, not whatever sort of hoodie jacket contraption he's wearing. That shot is such a good shot. The camera shot, that is. Also the shot he was doing, but notice those statues, by the way, too. Because I think they show up later in the game. Something like them shows up later, which I thought was kind of interesting. I don't know if it's supposed to indicate something or not, really. Anyway, I don't know if we won the game or not. Not entirely sure. That count? Do we have to do like a rematch? Not sure how we count that. Can we get a tie in Blitzball? I don't know.
Orin!
Apparently he knows this guy.
What are you doing here?
His name is Orin.
I was waiting for you.
What are you talking about?
This is definitely Final Fantasy X continues its the trend of the time 7 through 10 of having just a really killer opening. Literally. But really good opening segments for the most part. It's frozen. We are in the Matrix.
It begins.
Why does that kid's feet look like they're in water
Don't
or
cry.
something? Right? There's a hard color difference between his ankle and his foot. I don't know if that's a bug or not. I have heard there are some graphical glitches with the remaster version of this game. PC version, I think, specifically.
Hey, wait!
I don't know that I've encountered them, but I've heard they are
Not
a
this
thing.
way.
So, fair warning. Let's see. That transition seamlessly to the full CG cutscene was kind of a big deal. That was not something that would be easy to do on the PS1 so seamlessly. Just transitioning in and out like that. There are some things that are kind of similar. There's some where it's like you've got an FMV cutscene and playing through it in 8, which was interesting. Like these sorts of transitions going on so quickly. Very impressive at the time still. He's also, I think these are better cutscenes. So, that helps. Yes, swat at them. That'll work.
Take it.
Cool. Sword. Picks him up. Oh, come on, you're not that weak.
A gift from Jekt.
My old man?
Yeah. That is not how you hold a sword. 2 very ineffectual slashes, but then he kind of gets the hang of it.
You know how to use it.
He does not. There you go. Now, see? Now he knows how to use it. Does hold it kind of weird there.
These ones don't
Not
matter.
sure which side he's
Cut
gonna strike with, come to think of it. What side does he strike with? I think he's striking with the short edge, which is not the side that appears like you should strike with it. Hard to tell. Is he the blade pretty quickly. So I'm pretty sure it shouldn't turn. He should be holding it the other way. But I guess he's new to this, so
don't bother going after all of them. Cut the ones that matter and run.
I don't know if all the weapons are like that. So this is pretty easy. This is a turn-based battle system, which was a return to form, I guess, for a long time. 4 through 9, I think, they've been using the ATB system, an active time battle system. Before that, they did have a regular turn-based, which is you input commands, then they happen in order based on the character's speed. Some variation on that, anyway. So here they've gone back to turn-based, where it's just one at a time. I don't have to like input all the characters' commands before the combat happens, which is like how FF1 is, I think. And maybe 2 and 3, I'm not sure. But here, I don't have to worry about like how long it takes to decide my actions, and I just do one action at a time. So, overdrive. When characters overdrive gauge beneath the HP. I know this. I'll explain it to you. So, previously you had limit breaks. Now you have overdrives. You go left over here. Just do that. Orange is full. It's that orange gauge below his health. I use Dragon Fang, which is handy because Dragon Fang hits all enemies. That's going to require me to do a button input. I think the game has a setting that I don't think I've been able to do yet, but I think it has a setting to change the button indicators, which I will want to do, because that's using the Xbox again. But that was using, like, not even the colored version of the Xbox One, which is very frustrating. So here's Titus's, and you'll notice each one has a slightly different minigame. So for Auron, it was inputting a button combination. Titus, it's just hitting X at the right time. And each character, they're not the only 2 characters, spoilers, each character is going to have a slightly different thing that they do. Some of them easier to pull off than others. You may notice your health is getting a little low here. You might be tempted to do some potions, by the way. The attack he's doing, Demi, only reduces your health by a fraction. And so you'll notice it's actually going to do less damage every time, and it can't kill me. Which is actually really clever, because it makes this battle feel like there's some stakes to this tutorial battle, but there's really not any stakes to the tutorial battle, which is kind of brilliant. Because if you don't know how Demi works, you're going to think like, oh man, this is getting close, I better hurry up and kill it. But no, it's not close. You can't lose. Cannot lose this battle as long as you kill the little guys, I think, because he will only ever use Demi. And I think, it forced us to use Bushido to kill them, so I guess I could have failed that minigame, but I still think they would have died anyway. Did this thing turn into, like, metal? I noticed that before, but that's, like, really interesting. It kind of looks like it turned into metal, right? That's kind of fascinating. Oh, save point. So this is where you save. This did adopt the, when you save, or when you touch a save point, it heals you to full, which I love. What is this gonna be? Is it order? It says save data 6, okay. But it puts it at the top. That's an interesting choice. Interesting.
What are you laughing at, old man? Auron, let's get out of here.
We're expected.
Huh? Give me a break, man.
What, you got an appointment? Also, kind of a fun twist on the hero's hometown gets destroyed trope, because that is happening actively as we speak, but we didn't like do some lazy quests and then get to it, or it happens while we're gone. Like we went to a cutscene and then it happened, which is fun. So can I do it? Not yet. You'll notice. Yeah, it doesn't let me. There's a thing on the right, and in actuality we have to attack that, but it's not going to let me do that until he explains that to me. So notice, we're at full health again, because we did touch the save point. I think it actually puts you at full health even if you don't touch that save point. I could be wrong. I think it does. Let's explore... Yeah, so Auron also has Power Break, lowers an enemy's strength. There is zero reason to use that right now, so I'm not going to. Overkill is a thing. We'll probably explain more later. Because I don't think there's any way for me to show you how it's relevant yet. But for the moment, we have to attack a bit until we're in... Yeah, here we go.
This could be bad. That! Knock it down!
What?
Trust me, you'll see.
So, I do want to hit the one whose wings are flickering. This probably doesn't matter, to be perfectly honest. We're going to hit that to stop it from doing slightly more potent attack. Also notice these guys are missing most of the time. Some Titus, not every time. Theoretically, you could die in this battle. But you did at least get a save point first, so probably won't happen. Just let's see what the wings flicker attack is, maybe. Spines! Oh, I let him use that before. So it does, yeah, it does more damage. Otherwise, not a big deal. Notice this thing is moving. That's actually pretty dynamic. But you actually have, like, something that can change that way. I don't know how to explain that, but that's a little bit more than you likely see in a PS1 Final Fantasy game, is the way that moves, like, separated slowly. You will sometimes see, and they usually use 3D models, you'll sometimes see, like, form changes, that sort of thing. But that was a little bit more detailed than you'd be likely to see. No. Across the falling bridge. Building? Bridge. Yes, use the explosions to your advantage. They shall propel you. I wonder how well that could work. Can you rocket jump in real life?
Auron! Auron!
You gonna help me here? Help me out here, bud? Give me a hand. Help me get on the overpass. Let's keep moving. There seems to be a giant sphincter above us. Hope I'm not getting too blue here, but that's what it looks like, a giant gross sphincter. That one is talking to. This is it.
This is your story.
What are you talking about? My story's dying in an alien invasion?
It all begins here.
A good example of the vast difference between the face of the in-game model versus the face of the actor who they used to mocap Titus. Very different faces.
Hey!
My old man?
So now we're in some sort of void. Swim around, we can go down. There's a big fiery J over there. Seems exciting. But I do not think I can make the camera look at it again. Camera, you don't really have camera control in this game in general. So it's just kind of doing what it wants. I guess, is it just rotating? Will it just keep rotating? I guess it will. So eventually maybe it'll rotate where we can see the big flaming J again. I shouldn't say that it's a J. It is the symbol that's on his pants there. Which is a J. FYI. That's it. I feel like we should have seen it by now. Are we, like, not rotating? Is it just, like, putting a cycle of a skybox in front of us or something? I don't know. She says, get on this. I need to know what this scene looks like from other camera angles. To get that boundary break treatment here. I may have done this game already. I should look. I'm not sure. I don't remember. But further down. Wait, is that the J? Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. Let's see it. See it? See the thing? It's cool. I just see. Sure, what we need to go to is in the middle of this arena somewhere. No, guess we found it. Maybe.
I thought about a lot of things, like where I was, what I got myself into.
This game has narration.
I started to feel
by Titus.
Lightheaded, and then sleepy. I think I had a dream of being alone. I wanted someone, anyone beside me,
Occasionally you'll see
so I didn't have to feel alone anymore.
One thing about the remasters is they sometimes have atrocious loading times. The PC version on my PC seems to be working pretty well. I also have the PS4 version. It did not work so well. A lot of load times there. Something. Sweet.
Anybody there? Aaron!
Bart. I think that Bart model might only appear in this one place in the game. Which is fun. Bye, Bart. Interesting looking Bart, though. Okay. A little bit more freeform exploration here. So, I don't know how you guys feel about this, but I already feel like it's off to a much better start than Eiyuden Chronicle Rising. Just gonna say it. There is, in fact, some treasure around here somewhere. Just don't know where exactly. I think what I'm gonna do for this, by the way, I think a fun gimmick maybe is I'm not going to look anything up about the game, which is hard to do sometimes, because I hate missing things. But I think I'm gonna try and play it straight here. I do know the game fairly well. Anyway, I've played through it many times. So I know it fairly well. I'm sure I don't know every single little detail, but I know a lot. Is it like I don't remember this being here. Yadra Mitrana Mekerd and Meseda Dra Pimugect Haggart. What's this? If you yeah, that's about all I got. Better Makalania, Parrot, Stravinder, Bemin, no, we is you. Yeah. You second. Moonfood, Dra is the Mavid, Pid, Dra, Nekrid.
What do we have here?
Oh.
Nope. Can't read it.
I do not remember seeing this on any playthrough, honestly. There's a decent chance I saw it when I was a kid, but I did not remember that being there, or that he comments on it. That's super fascinating. Will he comment on it again? Yeah, okay. Just curious. I vaguely remembered there being some treasure around, though. Like there was there. 200 gil. Gil is the currency in Final Fantasy. But yeah. Oh, wait, we're there. I think that's the other one. Do wish I could. Find Albed primers to help you decipher the strange Albed language. Sigtindra Albed Mikika Batu Milg. If I have any Albed viewers out there, forgive me for my terrible pronunciation. Use previously saved Albed Primer data to synthesize new Albed Primer. I could actually do this, couldn't I? Should I do this? I think I will. I will. Hey, I'm new here and I enjoy this game. I've been finding it fun. I've played this game many times, so I'm here if you need any tips. Thanks. Welcome. Probably you're in good company. I think everyone's going to be new here. I haven't streamed in a long time. So welcome. I've played through this game a lot too, but I have not streamed it yet. And I wanted to kind of get my playthrough of it. I think I'm going to try this. I've never actually done this before. What? That's fine. Synthesize from other save data? Oh, okay. Compile, yes. Okay, alright. So, the thing before that we couldn't read is in a language called Albed. And there are these primers that you find throughout the game that allow you to translate it. It's really more of a cipher than a language, which means that every letter just corresponds to a different letter. But now that we have that, I think I probably had all the Albed primers in that other save file. If not, I had most of them. So, in the land where bolts of light illuminate the blackest night, with Macalania behind the fourth pillar you sight, look not on the left but on the right. I sort of know what that's referencing. That's neat. So there you go. Now you guys can actually know what people are saying. So normally in your first playthrough you can't know that in the game, but you'll learn more. By the end you'll be able to translate what characters are saying in Albed. But this time, the first time I've actually gone through with the primers loaded, because I've just never played it like twice on the same platform and done that, I guess. So hey, there we go. That should be fun. Let's see what some of these characters are saying. I have taken the time to like translate what they're saying before, at least getting the gist of it. At one time, I think I knew Albed well enough to get the gist of some of the lines anyway. I don't think I do anymore. But you can actually pick up some. Again, it's a cipher. It's not very complicated. So, statues. These are not the statues that were outside. They are statues. Statue, an important guy. I think I know that is, sort of. Treasures. That's like the way we came. That's not the way we want to go. I don't think it actually matters. I think you just have to swim around for a second. And this scene triggers. That, what they just did with the camera there is very, like, early 2000s Square Enix to me. Like, one of the things, probably one of the reasons I like this game so much, is that it shares a lot of DNA with Kingdom Hearts, particularly the first one, which is another favorite game of mine that I have streamed. You can go back and watch this on my channel. So I think in the ways that scene played out, the camera, the like slight distortions and things, very much reminds me of that. His earrings are dumb. The Jacked J earrings, I think they're silly. Welcome to Monster Hunter, guys. So, Altair, or Sam, I don't know what you would prefer I call you. At the beginning of the stream, I don't know if you were here, I was playing a game, brand new game that came out today called Eiyuden Chronicle 100, not 100 Heroes, Eiyuden Chronicle Rising. Played that for about an hour. So if you weren't here, I'd be very curious to see you go back and did half our health in one hit, exactly half. And tell me what you thought about that game, because did half our health in that hit too. Do his hits just work like Demi? Have I never noticed that before? I'm pretty sure you can't lose this fight, but I never noticed that it does that half damage thing. It's interesting. Because it is, well, I switched because I didn't like it very much. I feel like Final Fantasy X starts out much better, much more interesting, much faster. I feel like I'm doing things and things are happening that matter right now. And I'm, what, 20 minutes in? And I mean, I'm taking it slow too because, like, I just want to show off all the little details. Ah, okay. Only got eaten once today. Guess that's good. Also, let me know how the sound sounds. If the levels sound okay. If the game sounds okay, like you can hear it well. And
I had made it out of the frying pan and into the freezer.
What a good line.
I thought I was gonna die in this place.
It's also fun to remember that Tidus is like 16 or 17. I feel like he talks like one. I feel like they capture that essence fairly well most of the time. And I work with a lot of teenagers, so I suppose I get to have an opinion on that. That, as he like slowly walks forward, as if he didn't just move two enormous stone pillars out of the way, like an enormous stone pillar and a other rock out of the way. Like nothing even happened there.
Fire.
Alright, there's what looks like the remains of a fire. Then tinder, you can start another fire. Let's find some of that. Flowers, too much rainwater. There's a dry one somewhere though. It's probably not that one. I wonder if this writing on the floor actually says something. Written in blood? It looks like it probably is. And if it is, right, I don't have to go back. It says, where's the body of whoever died here? I don't see any bones or anything. I keep clicking, paying too many switch games, I keep clicking circle to, do I have a menu yet? Oh, I do! Sick. Oh, I can change the soundtrack, that's good. I'm going to change that. Turn, no, I don't know what that does exactly, let's leave it. Let's see, vibration I want turned on, because that was turned off. I think my controller can vibrate. I mean, it can vibrate. Help. What's in this? Sure. It's interesting. Yeah, okay. There's a surprising amount of information you can look at right there. You don't need it, but it's there. This is interesting. It says abilities. You can go in here, and then it just stops there. Okay. That's because we haven't unlocked the ability system yet. Got some potions. Got a high potion. Got a phoenix down. Longsword, buckler. No key items. About to get some. Something else I was looking for. I can't change volume levels of the game here. Okay. Oh, the buttons. That's what it was. I might have gotten a mod for that at some point. There was some way I had changed the buttons to reflect the PlayStation button symbols, button icons in the game. And I would probably want to do that again, because I think these are like not even the... Hey. I'm clicking it. There. These are not even the Xbox ones. They're like the Xbox button names, but not the Xbox button symbols. Super lame in my opinion. So I like to use the PlayStation ones. I think they're better. Because you know what? At least the Xbox one, or at least the PlayStation ones use symbols instead of letters. The X is still confusing for me, because guess it's cross, but it's an X. Yeah. Looks like the X on the other one. Here we go. We had the flint. Here's some tinder. I don't know what that is. Tinder is just very small pieces of burnable objects that are really easy to burn to get a fire started. There's your survival tip for the day. Grass, leaves, small twigs be used as tinder. Something like grass or leaves is more common though. But you want to make sure they're dry because you want it to catch very easily. So that's how you start your fire in life. You'll notice he seems to have some flint. I do not have any idea what he's striking it against. He does have a fair amount of metal on his body, so he might be striking it against some piece of metal there, but they don't really show it all that close, so hard to say. There's like rings there, maybe it could be that or that chain bracelet. But you need a fair amount of friction to start a fire that way. Like usually a good striker has some way of adding friction, like they've made it ridged or just rough somehow.
I need
make it a little
food.
Easier to light.
What do you want?
It was a bad call. Your team lost because of you.
You came to say that?
It's been 10 years. I thought you'd be crying.
Who, me?
You cried.
Ghost Kid strikes again. I like that I get to call him Ghost Kid. I know his real name, but I'm gonna call him Ghost Kid.
Hey, wait! Don't go out on me!
Did not move when he said hey.
Just hold on. I'll get more wood.
This is definitely one of those games where they did do lip syncing, but only for the Japanese version. So they kind of try it. They kind of tried to do it, sync the lines to the character models, to the animations in the English version. Doesn't work terribly well. This was pretty common for the era. Doesn't work super well, but you get what you get. More monsters. Good thing we have a sword. This thing can kill you. Let's not give it a chance. Critical hit. So it's doing a more static amount of damage, not just a half or a fraction. So this thing could theoretically kill you. You basically have to not do anything, but, it could happen. As far as I know, maybe I should have let it. Had gotten the game over, or would it have triggered the cutscene? I do not know. These people appear to have guns. With knives strapped on. Look at those. Those are just knives strapped to the front. They're not even bayonets. They're just knives. Love that.
You on my side? Cool!
Don't know why she's being so quiet. Grenades, blah 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 blah. So, she can use grenades. And I think, does it make me? Yeah, it does. Which is not a big deal, I guess. Grenades are not useful very far into the game. So, oh wait, can I steal? Can I steal him? Hey, I got a new grenade. Okay. Oh, she can. Sweet. Just use the one. I guess we'll save it. Like, I just said how they're really not that big of a deal, and yet I'm still gonna save them because I'm pretty sure we'll be okay. There we go. Hey, you get that fanfare. AP. He leveled up. 2 ability spheres. Some gil. First time we actually got something from our battles. No comment. Why is she so dramatic about that? Why does her helmet look like that? Like, what does it have, like, teeth at the bottom?
That was close. Hey, let me go!
Redek Drak! Fiend,
Fiend in human disguise.
Walk, Edeku! Kemed?
Fed! Trivida Grisa!
What if it is human?
Gralnia, Drakisha,
Made the same in death.
Ifun Petit! Fapuneket Vedrik!
With us. Huh. You know, I guess there's actually some good reason for them to think he might be a fiend. That was one I always knew. Kuno, sorry. And then they all walk out. And then they walk back. Okay. It's like, presumably they drag him to this. It's just kind of funny there. Cool ship, though. It's neat looking. That's the only time you see it, but it's cool. His teeth chattering? Why is this? Sit, Captain.
Hey, that hurts!
Musujek, Rain?
Whoa. Okay.
Worth remembering, well, we know what they're saying because we downloaded things. Titus still does not.
Canis!
Although, the lines kind of work fairly well either way.
Right.
What are you
whatever.
doing?
Tui Hud Kabeg?
I said I don't understand.
Akomala!
Fed! He said you can stay if you make yourself useful.
You understand me? All
Frankly,
right,
they
I'll work.
probably should too. I don't know. See, it always seemed like I gotta get. These are Alben that that they should speak common as well. What did that just trigger?
What's this? Some kind of crane?
Don't remember that scene. Interesting.
All right. You don't have to shout.
Huh. Interesting. Wait a second. Maybe we do see this ship again later. I just never realized it. Afraid of the sea? Weakling. Near death. Really near death. Use this. Okay, thanks. Good. Get to work immediately.
Oh, almost forgot.
I don't have to voice her. Sphere grid. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna go through this text really fast because it will be so much easier for me to just explain it. Basically, every character has a position on the sphere grid. When you level up, you get the ability to move on the sphere grid. This takes increasing amounts of AP, which kind of takes the place of experience. It's just all AP in this game. When you are next to a node, you can activate that node with a sphere. There are empty nodes like the ones on now. There are nodes with things on them, like the ability to his left. Is this even his? I think this is the regular sphere grid. I'm pretty sure it is, yeah. And so this is how you get abilities and stats of all kinds. This is everything, which I really like. I really like the sphere grid system. Admittedly, in the original game, you just have the standard sphere grid, and it's a little weak because it is extremely linear until later on. But it does open up later on, which is nice. Here, it's a little bit more interesting. You'll notice I start having more than one direction I can go. What is that? Jinx. Okay, it shows you at the top. So I can go up here, get cheer, and then start to get these stats: defense, agility, strength, accuracy, flee, etc. There's haste. Haste is really good. I can come down here and get Jinx, get Lancet, get Scan, Magic, Extractability. Extractability is really important, actually. So there's options, which I like. For now, I don't think I'm gonna move. I am gonna get this, but I literally can't get anything by moving because I only have ability spheres. For this, I would need I think, power sphere. This would be a what is it? Agility or speed sphere. This would be power sphere. This would be agility or speed sphere, something like that. There's not a different sphere for every stat. They kind of group them together in categories. But I only have ability spheres, so I can't get anything other than abilities right now. This one I could get, but I don't have enough room. I don't have enough moves to get there. If I try to move, I can only go this far, one space. That's my level. So I'm going to leave him here for now, and I will decide what to do with that later. But I did get cheer, which is nice. It's a good ability.
We found some ancient ruins right beneath us. It's not active now, but there should still be some power left. We're gonna go down there and activate it. And then we should be able to salvage the big prize.
Get weird pauses like that because they're trying to sync up their lines to the character model sometimes. There's really an issue with any Japanese media from the time period. And I guess even now to some degree, but I feel like a lot of I've seen do a better job now than they used to. Oh, that was the wrong button. That was the wrong button. I'm ready. Now this button to dive. Okay. Followed the chain down. Cool ship though. Let's see. Ship. It's these ruins. So that's cool. Camera's real close for a little while there. And these are actually random battles now, I do believe. Grenades, that's handy. I believe you can only steal from each thing once. That changes a little bit from game to game, but I'm pretty sure you steal from each thing once. This one. So, Speed Sphere, so that would allow me to get some other notes, but I'm going to still stay put. A little easier to do some of the leveling up in batches sometimes anyway. I'm really not sure which direction I want to take him at first. I'll probably send him on mostly his regular direction, but there are definitely some other good abilities to get early on, down in that middle section. Yes, Titus, bang on the screen. That'll do it. It's running DOS, it's just banging on it. And it works. Makes no sense at all. Should know how that computer works. He comes from a big city. It's technologically advanced. Return to ship, still an option. It takes me all the way back. There's really no reason to be able to do this all in one go. Worth noting, he's not wearing any sort of thing. He's just holding his breath, apparently. Some people think he can breathe underwater. I don't think that's the case. Like, there are indications in various points in the game that, like, he does have to come up for air. But I think the idea is that he just can hold his breath a really obscenely long time, and does so. Even though, I mean, obviously you can actually sit here and he's not going to have breath. So, does that have an E at the top? It looks like an E, right? It might be something else, but it looks like it. For energy? Maybe. 2 AP. Ah, and a speed sphere and very little gil. Change the color of the energy. You made it be Mako colored. But there's other letters on there. Different parts. E.T. Something. Shaking really hard, I can't say it. It's probably not really E's and T's. There's this whole like Spirin, there's this script, these letters and stuff that you see throughout the game, like the symbols that are drawing blood on the floor in that other room. Choose a cheer this time. That increases our attack and defense. I do not remember exactly. Whoops. Okay, so that's what the help window does. I'll have to turn that back on. It does tell you that. Just what it does. And there's a lot of commands in this game that I know the exact function of, and that is just not one of them. I know it's a stat boost. I don't know exactly boosts. Let's use up our grenades here on the ceiling. Because she doesn't do very much damage with her attack, and I don't really feel like I need to save these grenades. Out of attack range. Trigger commands, special commands. Yeah. So sometimes you've got other commands, like in this case stand by, I guess. I always think there's some other one that I'm forgetting. I think there's one that lets you like go up to it, but maybe not. He's gonna charge. We got a little health back when we did the standby, so that's nice. Good news is we're behind him now, which I think will make him take extra damage. It might have been the same. Yeah, I'm not sure. I really thought there was a command to like chase after you. There is a bear in there now. Yeah, just stand by. I think we'll be okay health-wise still. Oh, here it is. Pincer attack. Okay, we're just gonna do it the first time, and he has to trigger it, not her. So then he not only doesn't get to do his charge attack, which does a bunch of damage, but Tidus should do more damage from behind. Except to turn around. Oh no, he turned back. Okay. Another turn. I think we'll be okay still. Pretty low though. Yeah, but Tidus gets to use his own attack. Almost called it Word Break. Almost missed it too. There's a fly on my screen that I just noticed that's right on that symbol. You'll notice, you may not notice, on the right, I will have to show you next time. On the right there's a turn order, and different actions may move your characters in that turn order. So by doing the use command, I actually was faster than a regular attack command, so I would have been able to go again with Riku after that. So that's something to pay attention to. It's different things will affect it differently, and it can make a big difference. Being able to manipulate that time flow battle. I guess we go that way. Notice on the map there's an indicator of which way you're supposed to be going. The red arrow. So basically, we went down there. We turned the power on, I guess, or we got it off of like auxiliary power or something. Yay, lights. This is a bit of foreshadowing for something later, but won't maybe understand it yet. Oh yeah, you can kind of see it there. Just a bit of that. It's people are all swimming around and stuff now, they have breathers and stuff for the most part, but our guy does not. He just holds his breath. Look at the thing. Look at the big thing. It's a thing. It looks like a weird colored rock. There's what looks like different colors there. Maybe it's not just a rock. So yeah, so that's that. Foreshadowing for later in the game. I try not to spoil too much as I go through these games typically. So if you're watching, if you've never played this game before, hopefully you can still enjoy it. Very much recommend the game. Okay, spoilers, it was an airship. I guess that's a little bit of a spoiler. Didn't realize that. That's funny that they say that. That's right, we have to sleep on the deck.
I helped out, didn't I?
These guys are really mean. For just no good reason. Honestly. I do not understand their hostility. Even having beaten the game. Don't get it. I'm gonna get a little further, and then I'm gonna probably stop. I am also hungry. And then I have work a little bit later as well.
Whoa! So. Right on.
Hey! It's 'cause you eat too fast.
Sun's starting to come up, it looks like.
Hey!
Just barely. Hey.
Hello there. What is your name?
Riku?
We did all this, he finally thinks to ask her her name.
Really do
You'd think he would have done that before they went down into the water, but no. I guess he is a little freaked out by everything.
Why
So that's
didn't you
weird.
say so earlier?
I didn't get a chance to. Everyone thought we were a fiend.
We?
Oh, we means you.
I don't know if that's intended to be a pun in English. It is.
Who are you guys anyway?
I don't know if it... You would think it doesn't...
We're
It
out
can't
back.
play the same
Can't you
in
tell?
Japanese, right?
Wait,
I should figure
You're
that
not
out.
an
I don't know
Al-Bed
how that
hater, are you?
works.
I don't even know what an Al-Bed is.
where are you from?
Xanarkand. I'm a blitzball player.
Sorry. It's not funny. if you haven't
Star
played the game
player of the Xanarkand Abes.
Did you hit your head or something?
You guys hit me?
before.
Oh, right. Do you remember anything before that?
Yeah. I was in Xanarkand, playing a game of blitzball with the Xanarkand Apes.
So I told her everything there was to tell about Xanarkand. About life there, blitzball, and Sin's attack.
Goes
And
into his whole life story,
about
I
how
guess.
Aaron and I were engulfed in this light. I just said things as they came to mind. But then I started to wonder. Did I say something funny?
You were near Sin.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, you'll be better in no time. They say your head gets funny when Sin is near. Maybe you just had some kind of dream?
You mean I'm sick?
Because of Sin's toxin, yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, there is no Xanarkand anymore. Sin destroyed it 1,000 years ago. So no one plays blitzball there.
Huh? What do you mean, 1,000 years ago? But I saw Sin attack Xanarkand. You're saying that happened 1,000 years ago? No way!
So cast your votes now. Time travel, alternate dimension. Tidus is crazy. All of the above. Might be all of the above. For real.
You said
I don't know why
you
I
play
get you a
blitzball?
pause there, but I guess so you can say.
Uh-huh.
And I did want to say.
You know, you should go to Luca. Someone might know who you are, or you might find someone you recognize.
Luca?
Ah.
Huh.
Okay, leave it to me. I'll get you to Luca. Promise.
She does not get him to Luca.
You'd rather stay here?
Uh-uh.
Okay, I'll go tell the others. Wait here. Oh, and one thing. Don't tell anyone you're from Xanarkand, okay? Yevon says it's a holy place. You might upset someone.
Evan, holy place.
Oh, uh-huh.
Times here. Your shoes are really pointy. She's got like elf shoes on, I just noticed.
My Xanarkand? Some kind of holy place? Yeah, right, I thought. Since when? Yevon? Sin? Luca? I thought Sin just took me to a faraway place, that I could go back in a day or two. But 1,000 years into the future? No way! Whoa!
Some kick, Tidus. You can like see the edges of the ground. That's not how that should look.
Shin! Sinek Musa! Etonic! Etonic!
Whoa!
And we fall overboard again. To a whirlpool, which is like a water sphincter. But we get to save. And here we are. I don't know if I can actually quit, right? I mean, I can. I'm like an Alt F4, I guess. I think there's a save point. Yeah, 1 second. I'll let this scene play out.
Riku!
Admittedly, I will say, still a lot of cutscenes relative to gameplay, but it's doing a better job, I feel like, than the other game I played tonight.
Blitzball!
Hey! You okay?
Hey!
Gets hit in the head. Gets hit in the head with a blitzball, and it's just like, oh, now I'm in my element again. Almost kills that guy. Who also has a weird face in the FMVs. I don't mean that as an insult to whoever recorded him. I don't think it's your face is weird. I just think his face is weird in the game. So we can run around a little bit. There's also some treasure here. Spoilers. Is that a spoiler? I don't know. There is some treasure around. Nothing, you know, too terribly major. You know, some antidotes, some potions. One of the items necessary to get one of the ultimate weapons in the game. So nothing big. It's pretty. It's a good. I mean, it's a skybox, and it looks like a skybox more to me now than it did when I was younger, obviously, because it just more tuned to what these things are actually. But like, it looks good, I think. Some of this other stuff, the leaves there, still look dumb, still look pretty bad. But yeah, it's a PS2 game, you get what you get.
Yo. Hiya.
You wanna try that move one more time?
He just finds a guy in the ocean, is like,
Finally.
show us that blitzball
Things
move
were
again,
starting
bro.
to look up.
Hey, glad to see you back. I am about to end the stream, my friend.
You know amateur.
But I hope you'll join
Who
me
you
next
play
time.
for?
The Xanarkin Abes.
Hey, back, I'm Dad.
What team
Tempting.
you say again?
Tempting.
I
Ooh,
meant-
sorry.
Forget that.
I gotta work at half an hour, and I gotta
I got
get some food.
too close to Sin, and my head's all foggy like. So I don't know where this place
Such a
is.
terrible excuse,
Or even
Titus.
where I came
Those
from.
tomatoes. Not
Since
not
toxin got to
tomatoes. I'm allergic.
But you're still alive. Praise be to Yevon.
So if you noticed, you've played this. You've played this
All right,
Altair,
back to
so
practice.
you know all this stuff. But for anyone else who
I'm
comes and
Walker,
watches this later,
Coach and captain of the Besaid Aurochs.
notice
brother.
that thing they did with their hands is the same thing the kids did at the very
you
beginning
hungry?
of the game.
Okay, back to the village. I'll
They're like,
get you
teach us
something.
how to blitz. That was that. Which is kind of telling. I don't know what it's telling about exactly, but it's telling. So over here, just a minor little treasure over here. No big deal really. This is the moon crest. It doesn't even really do anything. I don't even know why I pick it up, but yeah, just a thing you can get right here, beginning of the game. Big deal. So, talk to these guys, get to our next save point, which might be over there. It might be, I might have to go through a few screens. We're going to find out. Best blitzers in Spira. I really want to make Captain Walker proud at this year's tournament. Hit the ball pretty good. Today's just a bad day, huh? I close my eyes and the ball comes down. Yeah. Shot was spectacular, brother. Wish I could shoot like that. They all have, like, vague Jamaican accents, I think, is what they're going for.
I felt like I could
Oh,
trust
nice, a
this
Mooncrest. I wonder why
Waka,
that's there. Can't even use
so
it for
I
anything.
just
know,
had
right?
to ask.
Weird.
It's true Xanarkin was destroyed, right? 1,000 years ago? So it's just a big pile of rubble now,
Like,
isn't it?
The skin texture on Waka's
Long
back is a
time
little
ago, there were a
too
whole
detailed
lot of
here.
cities in Spira.
You see,
Big
like,
cities
individual
with
pores.
machina, machines to run them.
I don't know that I want
People
to.
played all day and let the machina do the work. And then, well, take a look.
Just discovered gravity.
Sin came and destroyed
No,
the
I think
machina cities.
he was saying
Xanarkand along with him.
he's
Yeah,
got
that was
he's
about
trying to head the
1,000
ball,
years
but he
ago.
keeps closing
Just
his
like you
eyes
said.
before it hits him.
If
You
you
know,
ask
and
me,
then he misses.
Sins
Yeah,
are
right?
punishment for letting things get out of
Watch,
hand.
she'll do it here.
What gets me though is we gotta suffer
There,
because
that
of what
third one.
some
See how it
goof
didn't
balls
bounce
did
his
way
eyes
back
because he closed
when.
his eyes.
Of course, we must always repent for our sins. That's important.
That bird, that's like the
It's just
same
that
bird model
it's
before,
hard to
but
keep
different
at it
colors.
sometimes, you know?
That's
It was
thick.
just as Riku said.
Interesting.
Waka and Riku couldn't both be lying. Why would they?
They could. This could be a whole world of liars, Titus.
But you from the Xanarkand Abes, that was a good one, huh? Hey, I'm not saying that team never existed, yeah? But you gotta figure, a team living in luxury like that be pretty soft, eh?
I appreciated the fact that Waka was trying to cheer me up.
The jerk one.
But at that time, all I could think about was everything that happened to me. All this started with Sin. Maybe if I could
That's the
find
way.
Sin one more time, I could go home.
No, man.
For
You're
now,
supposed to
I
avoid
just live
sin.
life until that time came.
Titus is
No
not
more
a very
worrying
good
about
Catholic.
where or when I was. Sure, it was hard not to think of home, but I started to feel better already. A little better.
Tune in the background.
Maybe.
Memories, yeah. Tell me. Hopefully, I'll try not to talk over the cutscenes too much, but a little bit. All right. So 9:30 here, where I am. That is where I'm going to end it for tonight. So like I said, I'm trying to get back into streaming. I think I want to stream all the way through this game. Maybe do all of the... So I've never 100%ed this game. I've gotten close-ish. But there's some really hard bosses in this game that I have not beaten. So, you follow? Yeah, so schedule. I think what I'm going to do, I think next is Friday afternoon or evening. So possibly around 7. Maybe I might start earlier. We'll see. I'm not sure how much earlier I can start. It might still have to be around 7. I can probably stream longer on Friday, though. We'll see how I feel. And then I'm thinking I'll probably do something around the same time, 7... Oh, sorry, this is 7 Eastern Standard Time. I'll probably do something around 7 on Monday and Tuesday as well. So if you're UK, I think you're like 5 hours ahead of me, I think. So that's late for you. But maybe it might be 4. There's daylight savings getting in there as well. So yeah, that's the plan. Kind of keeping it loose for now. Well, trying not to keep it loose, actually. Trying to nail it down a little bit. But like I said, I'm just kind of trying to get back into the groove of things. Things may change, but I don't have a lot of work right now, so I figured I might as well fill in my time with something. Still, yeah, I'm up late too, so glad to have you. Well, cool. I look forward to it. I will see you next time. And I used to have an outro. I had a Kingdom Hearts specific outro though, which was "May your heart be your guiding key." I don't know if I still want to use that. No, you know what? Teach us how to blitz. Bye.